Hello, Virgo. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of March 1st through the 7th. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new to my channel, welcome, and please subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now, keep in mind, these are general readings and will not resonate with everyone. You can obtain a private reading by clicking the link to my website below. And also be sure to watch your rising sign and your moon sign, which might resonate with you more for this particular week. And I am using the Shadowscapes tarot deck for this week. So let's get started and see what your cards are indicating. Your first card, Virgo, Six of Pentacles. Next, the Major Arcana card, Justice. And Major Arcana card, the Lovers. Your overall energy for the week. Major Arcana card, the Emperor. Your Starseed Oracle card message. Surrender to the sweetness. And your crystal for the week, Tourmaline. Okay, Virgo. So at first glance here, Virgo, first thing is you have the energy of three major arcana cards. So this is indicating there needs to be a life event. There needs to be some change in regards to how you're living your life. Now, the cards and energy here almost have what I'm going to say is more like a workaholic type of energy, possibly forgetting what truly is important to you, Virgo. So your cards here this week are turning up as a reminder, kind of a nudging you to take notice. Now I'm going to pull these cards closer as they do have a tremendous amount of detail on them. Give me one moment to get it a little bit bigger than that. Let's see, that should be pretty good. Okay. Okay, Virgo, so let's start with your first card here, which is your anchor card for the reading. This is going to be your focus for the week, and you have the Six of Pentacles. If it would just focus. There we go. Okay. So there's a reason why this card is your focus for you, Virgo. Now, first, the Six of Pentacles is an energy of a fellow earth sign. It's Taurus's energy. But more importantly, it's ruled by the moon. So there are things that you're not seeing or realizing at this time, Virgo. And with the Six of Pentacles, and looking at this card, it's showing this individual has been working really hard, obtaining his heart's desire. And we see the pentacles just falling down on this little new sapling. The Six of Pentacles can represent cycles of dependencies and the balance between those who have and those who have not. So this card has been what you've been working for. It brings up the original intention when you set out to get a job, to work, to be able to pay the bills, support your family, or support yourself if you're a single Virgo. But in doing so, you have really lost sight on what's truly important because you get caught up in that day-to-day daily grind in order to just keep everything afloat and balanced. So, what the Six of Pentacles is indicating for you this week, Virgo, is the give and take between your work and play, you might say, in regards to the people around you. Now, the number six energy of this card is having harmony and balance in your life. It's taking care of the everyday needs, but also taking a break and taking a moment to enjoy who and what is around you. Now, your next card, it's a major arcana card, indicating either change is coming in or there is a definite need for change. And it can become a life event. The Justice card is indicating a need for balance in your life, Virgo. It's definitely an energy seeing that you're pretty much all work and no play. So many times the Justice card will show up in regards to like a legal situation. But for you, Virgo, this is truly about balance and harmony, weighing all sides of how you're living. It's indicating to make a decision at this time, but a decision to balance out work and play, making a conscious effort to just slot out some time for the people that are close to you and your relationships. Now, looking at the card here, we see this is the goddess Mat. And with the Egyptians, death kind of claims the soul and is brought before her, and she weighs the soul on her scales against a feather that she holds. And if found wanting, that soul was then sent to the underworld. Now, this is not so much about balancing the scale in regards to death. This is balancing the scale in regards to life here on earth right now. This card, we see all the beautiful butterflies being released. They're free. So the Justice card is sending a message to you, Virgo, to take a good look at all the hard work you're doing and to reprioritize what's most important to you and create a balance between work and play. The number 11 of the Justice card reduces to 2, indicating harmony and balance. 2's the number of the sacral chakra, which is indicating change is needed at this time, Virgo. This is Libra's card. It has to do with your fifth and sixth chakra. So it's your communication and your attention with others, as well as your third eye chakra, being able to see and perceive that you need to spend more time enjoying yourself and with the people that you love instead of devoting all your time to tasks and chores and obligations and work. There needs to be a healthy balance. Now, your next card is another major arcana card, the Lovers. Now, with the Lovers card, it concerns decisions that you make in regards to relationships around you. And those choices and decisions have repercussions. And if you choose to always be working rather than making time for the ones that you love, there will be repercussions down the road. You once again have the number 6 energy, trying to establish harmony and balance. Now, this is Gemini's energy, being very independent and free, communicative, dealing with your fourth chakra, your heart center, what it is that you love. Now, the Lover's card is all about struggling with choices. And this is about really taking a good, hard look, Virgo, at the choices that you've made, because when you make one choice and you choose one path, another is usually sacrifice. So take a good look at the original choices that you made in regards to work and how much time you spend at work versus how much time you spend with the people around you and your relationships. Now let me just shift your cards here so we can see your top row. Let me pull this back a little. Okay, should be able to see that. Now we're going to start with your overall energy, which is yet another major arcana card. This is the Emperor. You can just see the energy here. Now, even though the Emperor is Aries card and energy, this is how you are with your work and what you do for a living. For the single Virgos, this is your energy. Having that stability, the authority, you got the structure in place. But for the Virgos that have a partner and a family, this is also your energy, but you're just completely immersed in it. This is what you do best, Virgo. You create order out of chaos. You are a strong leader. You have a lot of strength. You establish law and order. You're usually an authority figure in your work environment or the work that you do. But it can also be indicating with this number 4 energy that you're very rooted in your ways. So sometimes losing sight as to what's truly important in your life. This is your overall energy for the entire week. And it's your energy, the traits that you possess, Virgo. And all your cards are screaming and indicating this week, Virgo, to take a look at what's truly important in your life. And are you going to remain to be all work and no play? Now, this week, I pulled an oracle card from the Starseed oracle deck, and you received surrender to the sweetness. Yeah, Venus's energy. It's about pleasure and joy and make love to life. It's enjoying life. Well, it's a highly feminine energy and card, and it's a call to surrender to the sweetness of life, to taste the fruits you've been working so hard to grow. It's reminding you that time is your most precious resource. So if you've been all work and no play, this is a sign to take some time out to reconnect with your lover, to play with your children. Give yourself the luxury of time without an agenda attached to it, Virgo. It is a reminder here, Virgo. You might be so busy building your lives that you forget to enjoy it. You forget why you decided to build them in the first place. So you might be walking into a soulless building 5 days a week in the name of survival, Virgo. You strive to build the life of your dreams, but you drive yourself to exhaustion. So, this card is trying to coax you back to the pleasures of being human and focusing on what really matters and enjoying your incredible life, Virgo. Now, your angels and guides have selected here the tourmaline crystal for you, specifically indicating smudging, as you've got very stagnant energy all around you. And I actually have a couple black tourmaline crystals, so keep those handy. So what this is indicating is you need to focus on getting rid of this kind of stagnant energy that seems to be around you. And then cleanse your energy and environment. And you can use a Native American smudge stick, you can use an incense stick, aromatherapy spritzer or spray. It doesn't exactly matter which tool you use, it's about the intention to clear the energy. Now, the black tourmaline crystal helps you to release stress from your body, and it relieves it from your mind as well. It reminds you to try to remain positive no matter what the circumstances are in your life, because there's always a silver lining to every cloud. So open yourself up to giving and receiving love equally, and surround yourself with positive people that help to keep your energy uplifted. Now, the tourmaline crystal here will keep it's actually going to help you get grounded, stay grounded and centered and reminding you to be positive as well as giving your attention to what's truly important to you. Just kind of clearing out all that stagnant energy to give room for fresh, positive, uplifting energy to be able to come in. Now, let me pull this back again. There we go. So we could take a look at your numerology here for your 3 base cards. And you have number 23, which reduces down to 5. Not our favorite energy, Virgo. It's a very difficult energy, but one that's necessary because it's causing you to shake things up and to break old habits, workaholic habits, to kind of see before it's too late what's truly important to you. Sometimes it's necessary for this 5 energy to show up, highlighting what needs to change. 5 is the number of the throat chakra, indicating your communication, how you communicate with others, how you interact with others. So, in summary, for your reading this week, Virgo, you have the overall energy of the Emperor, which is strong, Aries, fiery energy. One that's very authoritative, in control, very confident. This is your energy in regards to your work, your task, your obligations. And this is your overall energy, pretty much your day to day energy, taking you through your reading this week, how you just naturally are, Virgo. Your 6 of Pentacles here is your anchor card, your focus for the week. This is bringing to your attention that what you're working so hard for is off balance in regards to how much you work, how much you play. There's an indication that it's almost non existent as you are all work and no play. So the 6 of Pentacles is showing up with the Taurus energy, but more importantly, it's ruled by the moon, which is things that are unforeseen by you at this time, Virgo. So it's showing up to remind you you need that harmony and balance in your life. And your next card, Major Arcana card, indicating change, the need to change, is the Justice card to keep your scales balanced. Once again, a similar message indicating you need more balance in your life. And the Justice card has an additional message to you, Virgo, indicating that your actions will have consequences. So it's time to balance the scales before things go too far. It's a time now to just ground yourself, find your center, balance things out, slot out some time for the people that you love that are around you. And then yet another major arcana card, the Lovers. Also, that number 6 energy, trying to create that balance and harmony. But the Lovers card is about choices. Often in life, to make choices, once you choose one path, another is sacrifice. So if you're choosing all work and no play, that is your choice, Virgo. But your cards here this week are trying to bring that to your attention because change is needed before it's too late. And your Starseed Oracle message is your main message here for the week, Virgo. It's a call to surrender to the sweetness of life, to enjoy what you've been working so hard for. Time is your most precious resource. And if you've been all work and no play, Virgo, this is a sign here. And now to take some time out to reconnect with your lover, your partner, play with your children, and give yourself the luxury of time without having an agenda, Virgo. This card here is reminding you to focus on what really matters and enjoying your life here and now. And your angels and guides have suggested the black tourmaline crystal to rid yourself of any stagnant and or negative energy that is around you at this time, to get yourself centered, grounded, and to remind you to be positive. Focus on what's important to you at this time. So, for this week, Virgo, your entire reading here is about toning down your workload. It's not about how much you can handle or what you can do, it's about what's most important to you. As Virgos tend to be workaholics, handling a lot of responsibilities and obligations, but what is truly important to you, Virgo? Your cards are all indicating this week that all work and no play will eventually have some serious consequences in your future. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe and help support my channel if you haven't already. And for private readings, click on my website link below. Love and abundance to my Virgo family.